Questions when you're ready, please.
You had a very good start, but then there was the penalty decision. What did you make of that? Because there was obviously a delay while the VAR people looked at it.
Well, sometimes this delay created like a gap in the football dynamic, but maybe the VAR could be a good tool for the referee. So we must put in the scale what we want.
But you agree with the decision in the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a lot of these touches during the games, but I agree, it was foul.
What do you make of the performance overall and the result?
Yeah, it's a right way to put the question, because we cannot find connections between the performance and the result. Looking to the performance, I'm very proud of what my players did today. They showed courage to put our process on the pitch. They pressed very high. They recovered balls in the offensive midfield. They create goal situations. The first goal situation of the today match was our situation when Yates shoot up of the goal. Also, Danny dribbled the goalkeeper, and after, so we create. We played under our process, and it's not easy to come from the situation that we are and show intensity and courage and good ideas, positive football. So we shoot it, I think, more than double than Man United. We get 61% of ball possession. We have, I don't know, 4 or 5 corners. They have just one. So we produce, so performance, but the result is not the same. So didn't show what we produce. It means that is missing in my team like a killer instinct. In the right moment, we have the ball around the goal and around the box. Is missing the last pass and to shoot to the goal.
So does that performance give you a lot of encouragement that you can get out of trouble in the Championship?
I'm sure that if we catch the good things that we did today against a very strong opponent, even with the changes that Man United did, very strong players, you know, and my players, they could do it. So they show that they are able to do and to play like that. I think this is a strong point and base to look to the future with a big hope.
How much change are you hoping or expecting to do to your squad over the coming weeks during the January transfer window?
How many?
How much work would you like to do?
You know, the maximum that I can. The maximum is the maximum, you know. We go until we.
2 players, 3 players, 10.
Sorry, I didn't understand properly the question. I was thinking about the work, not the number of players.
Yeah,
the number.
No, I wasn't particularly the number, but if you want to give me one, that'd be great.
No, I think we should bring 4 or 5 players.
Do you think that's realistic within the parameters that you have in the future?
You know, we have the financial fair play rule. We just need to find if we have some loan player that can help us, that can be better than the players that we have. I think we should. If it's not better than the players that we have, and we cannot find a loan player, so respecting the financial fair play in these conditions, it's better than to bring anyone. Because I'm happy with my players, the way that they've been working and the courage that they showed today. Like I said, give us hope, a big hope for the future.
Thiago Lloris was taken off at half time. Was that to do with injury?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember when he jumped with Lukaku and when landed, he couldn't walk properly, and I changed.
Jose, you say you're missing that killer instinct. Is that
Yes.
Down to kind of the composure of your players, or was it something which a new striker could solve?
I think even with these players they can improve some things, but you know, there are things in the life that we cannot buy. You have or you don't have. we can improve, but and they will improve even with these players. Even if we don't bring any player, they will improve. But it's what I felt from this team until now is missing this aggressivity, offensive aggressivity in the moment to put the ball inside the goal.
There's obviously still a big concern, the lack of goals, and not just today, but also in recent weeks.
Yeah, and I don't know another way to win. If you don't score, it's impossible to win. So he's missing this, clearly.
And Danny Loader, still just 18 years old, but led the line. What do you make of his performance kind of overall?
He's growing, he's working very hard. He wants to improve, he wants to work more. And he's a player with a big future.
Are you expecting any more players to go out this week at all? We had Pelican last week. Are you expecting many players to leave?
We already take some decisions, but in the right moment our board directors will announce this.
There's no John Daddy today. Is he okay?
What, Varsen?
Yeah.
He was injured in the previous match.
Oh, you still got
Yeah.
on that? Right, okay.
He didn't train.
I mean, you must have been delighted with the way, compared to last Saturday and the way the team played today, two very different performances.
Yes, I told you after the previous match that the way that we start playing the previous match will not happen again. And my players, they showed, like I said, strong spirit from looking to the way that they start playing today against again a very, very strong opponent.
And I guess the players responded because that's what you want, is it?
Yes, they did. And playing like that, we don't need to be concerned about the future, but we must play like that with this spirit. And is missing what I said, the last touch, the last pass, the last shoot.
You had John O'Shea on the bench. Bear in mind his history at the club here. Was he on at you during the second half to let him get on only for the last 15, 20 minutes? Then when obviously when you brought Mate on.
You know, he played 2 matches before, and when Tiago Ilori was on the ground, I told him to go warm up, and he felt something in his leg, so that's why. But the way that he trained, the happiness that he showed to all the young players to train daily, like he's also 18 or 20 years old, deserve it to play in this previous club where he played for a long time, but he couldn't go inside today. He were not able to play.
Is Thiago's injury serious then, or do you know about the nature of the injury?
Not a serious injury, but he's feeling pain and he cannot walk properly. So I think 2-3 days.
Is it back problem or leg?
Yeah, back.
Okay, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you.